Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your reading for the week of December 13th through 19th of 2021. So I'm so glad that you've joined me. I appreciate you very much. And so, oddly enough, today Archangel Michael cards came forward and Archangel Gabriel cards came forward. So it's really odd that two of these like specialty decks will come forward in the same reading, especially. Like the Michael cards, they just don't participate very often in the weekly readings. And so I think because Michael is always around us, and many of us have asked him to be here with us permanently anyway. And he's always on duty, and he's always providing the protection that we ask for and all that kind of stuff, right? And so I'm guessing, that he hasn't said that, but I'm guessing that that's the reason that he doesn't come forward very often in the actual, individual readings. Okay, so let's just see what these angels, all of them, your own guardian angels, who I have just invited in. Well, before we started, I invited them all to be here and to give their input, I guess, into the readings and into the messages specifically for you for this week. And so we have all those guardian angels, plus we have Gabriel and Michael. So let's just see. So, in general, Michael looks after a lot of different things. But in general, he's known as the angel of protection. And Gabriel is known as the angel of communication, as well as other things. But so let's see what they wanted to tell us. Okay, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So, okay, it feels like for some reason you've got glue on the bottom of your shoes, or on the bottom of your butt, keeping you stuck somewhere. That's how it feels, and so they're kind of giving you the tools then to release that glue, to unbind it. So cord cutting is a good thing. If you do some cord cutting with the situation that you're in, the people surrounding it and within it, and in that way, it feels like kind of a heart-wrenching situation for you. It doesn't feel easy, nor do you like having to make this choice, and but it is necessary. Archangel Michael is always looking after your best interests. So when he says it's time to leave, it's time to leave. It's an unhealthy situation. It's something that is not benefiting you, and there's something better out there. That's the rest of that little bit of message, right? Is that when this is over, which it is, there's something better there waiting for you. And so sometimes it takes a leap of faith to get out of this first before you can even see what else there is. Sometimes this just feels so easy. I'll just stay here because I know what this is. The whatever else I would go to, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know how I'd handle it, all that kind of stuff. But no, it's time. This cycle has come to an end. It is no longer helpful for you. So this is kind of like a nudge, right? To push you a little bit, to look for that new situation, to get yourself out of this one. And this is all good for you. All good for you. Okay. So you might have to use your voice. Talks about speeches and speaking. It could be, for some of you, you could be actively, standing in front of an audience, making a speech. It could be a very small audience. It could be a very big audience. For some of you, this is not really about that. It's about using your voice. It's about speaking for yourself. It's about standing for what you believe in and saying out loud, because it doesn't feel like a challenge, but it feels like a question. It feels like an opportunity to answer a question. And so it doesn't feel threatening in any way. It feels growth, like inner growth, like using your own voice in a way that it feels very calm. Doesn't necessarily feel easy, but it doesn't feel threatening in any way. It feels very calm. Feels very like a relief almost. Like it's time you said that out loud, and now you did, and now you never have to wonder anymore what would happen if you said that out loud, right? And yeah, it feels. I can't quite say it feels good, but it feels like it was necessary, and you did very well. You remained calm, stated your position, and now that's understood. And so for some of you, uh, it's I'm not getting much of a message around, like those of you who are actually making a speech in front of a group or an audience. I'm not really getting any underlying message. It just feels kind of like a presentation almost, or something like that. Like they show me the standard picture with the person at the head of the meeting room with a flip chart or a PowerPoint or something like that, right? That's kind of the picture they're showing me. But they're not really giving me if this is a significant event or if this is a ordinary day in the life kind of thing, right? So either way, this is using your voice for your betterment. Okay. All right. And so it's time to let go of fear. And so this is related to both the leaving the unhealthy situation and the using your voice, the speaking. There's no need to fear this. You are always so protected. And if you ever are uncertain about that, just talk to Archangel Michael yourself and deliberately ask for protection and ask for the courage to go forward and do what you need to do. There is it feels like fear of the unknown, fear of stepping forward, fear of leaving what's become comfortable. Like the the recliner chair that has the imprint of your ass. It's time for a new recliner, babe. Like, it's leaving the comfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, starting new things, going down new paths. Like Sagittarians are known for their sense of adventure. And it's like suddenly there's this fear has enveloped you and you've lost your sense of adventure. And there's just no need for that. Michael is with you all the time, as well as your own personal guardian angels. And so when you are receiving this divine guidance, you know that this is right on. You know that this is especially for you, right? And so you're always so protected that, nothing bad can really get to you. Or if it does, it's that because like it feels bad to you, but it's kind of a nudge to get you to go in the right direction. And so it is your guidance. When things appear to be kind of falling apart, appear to be not working the way you want them to, or maybe even the way they used to, that's on purpose, because that's to put you onto like a different pathway, sort of. It's to get you going in the right direction so that you can fulfill all your dreams, all your choices. And that's the reason for that. So the more you resist it, the more you're just delaying the inevitable. I mean, your journey is this. And if you persist in sticking to this side, well, your journey's still going to be this. It's just going to be harder, right? So the more you can just kind of go, okay, I'm trusting this, and step boldly in that direction, and then things fall into place and become easier again and more joyful. Okay. Okay, and here we have paying attention to your dreams. What is it that you want? What is your goal for yourself for the next little while? And pay attention to that. What, like, this is daydreams as well as night dreams, right? And paying attention to that will help you know what direction to go. What is your, so you can either do this for your entire life or any one aspect of it, right? So if you desire a beautiful new relationship, or you're looking for a new job, or a new home, or a financial abundance, or whatever it is that your dreams are, really, really get clear on that, and then every time you're making a decision, you can say to yourself, is this getting me closer to that dream? Is this going to help me get there? And if the answer is no, well, probably that's not really on your path. Like, you could do that still, but it will make your path more bumpy, right? And so when you know what you want, then you can make steady progress towards it. Okay, all right. And so, creative expression. When you get creative and you make something, whether that's a craft or a house or a painting, whatever it is, when you use your imagination and use your creativity, it just feels so good. And that raises your vibration, and it brings you confidence in your own abilities, and it it gets you closer to your dreams, really, is what it does. And so get busy and create something. Make some new things. Get stuff ready. Make your lists, right? And plan, and get ready to do your creation, and then do it, and understand how good it feels. This is really cool. This is really cool. Okay, so it's time to, like, the overall message here, it's time to step into something new, even though that has thrown you into fear. The fear is groundless, and you definitely have the courage required to take this step, to do this, and your angels have all the faith in you. Okay, so here we have the daily guidance cards, and let's see what is one last bit of wisdom. Cleanse and detoxify. So be really careful this week to only eat the good food, the stuff that makes you feel better, avoiding the stuff that makes you feel like crap. You already know what that stuff is. And drink lots of water, a bit of sea salt or chlorophyll or something in your water. Also detoxify your thoughts away from the negativity, away from the fear. And that this will just help you progress easier and keep your thoughts clear, and that it helps open up the channels to your divine guidance. Okay, awesome reading for you. Awesome reading. Lots of confidence for you in this one. Okay, Sagittarians, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you very much, and I love you, and I will see you next week.